we're live.
We're live! Hi, I'm Safi.
And I'm Mystic.
And we are continuing our playthrough of Skies of Arcadia, the lore-heavy playthrough where we don't care about strategy because that's not what we're here for, everyone. I don't know why I had to proclaim that so emphatically, but,
Did we go back in time and I didn't realize?
What do you mean go back in time and we didn't realize?
I swear we were playing as Gilder and Vice last time.
No,
we
were not.
Okay.
I do not remember Gilder and Vice. I remember us doing that sitcom thing where we missed, where Vice missed Fina and Aika.
Okay, well we got a ship.
We have a ship!
So.
Because we worked at a restaurant and we made enough tips to be able to do this. Yar, mateys! Hello there, Generality. Thank you for joining us, fellow Blue Rogue. We now have a ship. Hey, Everett. Good evening back to you. On the treasure map it says, the dead will always watch over my treasure. And there's a skull here on the eastern part of the Valuan continent. I wonder if that has to do with anything. I almost forgot I was doing voice acting, guys, and I usually am not the one that says the first line, so.
This is true.
Look at that big, expansive nothing going on there. Boom! There we go. Random combat. Luckily, we have the healer.
Yes, we do.
I did not realize, maybe it's just because I'm not always looking at it so intently, but Fina's face when it's in the combat mode is so serious. She is like, I'm not here for it today. You need to get off the ship right now. I'm going to go full kill.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to skip that.
Okay, so we got the one animation in. So in case you forgot what Lambda Burst looks like, you now remember.
We did it!
Getting a lot of JRPGs these days.
What?
Just like feeling really JRPG full these days.
So, okay, in our personal life, we tried the demo of, which Dragon Quest is this?
11.
11. And Little Buddy liked it, and Mystic liked it, so they've been playing it a lot. And the battle music is now stuck in my head when I'm at work, even at the office. Just like trying to get an Excel spreadsheet done, and then suddenly I just have it in my head going, da-da-da-da-da. It's a good song, but I can't believe that you haven't gotten mad listening to it a bajillion times. Boom! I've sicked my cute round thing at you.
Oh.
They didn't die right away. Blasphemy. Scrapon! They literally just took one letter out of the name of the actual animal, and they were like, we did enough writing today. That's done. We're good. We're totally okay with that. Generality goes, I have a huge list of JRPGs I'm planning to get around to, but I'm seldom in the exact mood to play them. I'm currently 3/4 into Ni no Kuni. Do you know Ni no Kuni? I don't know Ni no Kuni.
I've heard of it. I haven't played it.
Okay. Excuse my ignorance on that.
Our next episode will probably be, well, not the one we just posted.
No, we did just post it to patrons.
Our latest episode on Stray for patrons.
Yes.
But our next one will probably be an RPG of some type. So.
Yeah. And you still need me to take over something at some point. I just haven't done it yet. I also was running my campaign, and I have to figure out when I'm going to next be able to do that. But my tabletop RPG campaign, I should explain. Not my war campaign against mediocrity. don't know. I don't know what I was trying to say.
Where are you, Cham? There you are. Do we have any extra Chams that I just forgot to use? Let's see.
Cham check.
Cham check.
Cham check.
We do. Cupel sword. And that's it.
Hey! Why won't this door open? It won't even budge. There's something written here. It's an old language, but I think I can read it. When the two become one, the path will reveal itself to you. What's that supposed to mean? Why is Daccat being so stingy? It's not like any of his gold means anything to him anymore. Everett goes, for a second I thought that you were running for office. When I was mentioning my campaign.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nope, tabletop.
Yeah, I don't have the heart for politics.
Well then, let's go find us some treasure. Okay, there are some directions on the map. To the north of the City of the Sands, when the two pieces become whole, the way to the treasure will be known. I can't read anything before that, it's torn off. That's all it says. The City of the Sands probably refers to the city that was here before Nasser. I think it was called Oasis? Wow. So it's to the north of here, huh? We can get there in no time with my ship.
I wouldn't necessarily knock it being called Oasis, because it could have been the word for Oasis in a different language.
Sure. I'm gonna sit without a ship at this point. There's no way I'll be able to search for my friends now. If we do find the treasure, I'd like to use my share to buy a ship. Huh. I like you, Vice. You never give up. Very well. Off we go.
You never give up, and I never settle down.
Okay. We're going shopping if we can, because we forgot to buy a couple things.
So once again, Mystic is looking at the Arcadia Legends notes for a...
Yep, these are notes that she compiled for speedrunning.
Mm-hmm. And...
Which, we're not speedrunning.
But it's more just an efficiency thing.
Yeah.
And another efficiency thing we're doing is infinite life and high focus levels. Because we're not here for the battles. We're here for the lore. If you want to watch all the detailed battles, I'm sure there's someone else out there who's done it. It's just not us.
Whoops. Didn't mean to talk to him. Oh, is it not the young lad with the eye? Sorry, I don't remember what voice I had for this guy anymore. Is it not the young lad with the eye patch? It has been a while. It is I, the merchant that you escorted to the Nasser border. I could have sworn that you were traveling with a girl with braids when you escorted me here. Oh, yeah. Well, it's a long story, but we were separated. Oh, I understand. Perhaps you two got into an argument? That should be a question, I think. No, it's not like that. You see, I know. You do not have to hide a thing. You said that the closer you are to one, the more they make you angry.
Yeah, no, I think the question mark is not there because he's being old and presumptive because he's at that age where he decides he knows how things happen in the world.
That's fair. All right.
And he's decided they were a couple. Stop making that happen.
Welcome to Nasser's weapons store. We offer the same mighty weapons that Nasser soldiers use.
Unless it's your headcanon, but then you don't have to push it onto other people. Generality. Hilarious misunderstandings. We're still in sitcom mode. That's so true.
We're going to buy the Nasser pistol. It's not on the list, but...
Though the headcanon for the thruple I do like. I do think that can work, but... That's headcanon.
May the red moon be with you. Come again.
Oh my gosh, it's so weird to hear about the red moon because that is actually currently, not to spoil anything, but the red moon is a plot point in the campaign 3 of Critical Role, which I am now caught up on. Merely only because they took a break this week.
Hello and welcome. This is the Nasultan's very own item shop. We offer all kinds of high quality goods. kind of like the beard.
That is a nice beard. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Jet in Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah.
It's very much that kind of beard. Like, and how do you get the point on that? That's just so good. I haven't watched that. So my brother has suggested that the
Netflix series?
is good. Yeah, the Netflix series is good.
Thank you, and may the red moon guide your path. Not where I planned on going. Anything up here to correct?
Just a beautiful view. You know, no big deal.
Yep, not supposed to be up here. What is this? Now I'm in minor exploration.
Generality says beard oil. I guess that's right. Beard oil is a thing. You can shape your beard. What is this?
I don't know. Oh, is this Osman? Hello. Welcome to Osman Financial. The owner, Osman, is in the back room.
What, are you going to get a loan?
No, I think this is more of a thing if you're here with Ica. I don't think it's necessary for advice. I don't know if Osman is male or female. I think I should know that before we do voice acting with them.
Do you want me to look it up?
What? Is there a wall there? I don't know what's happening. Okay, we're just gonna leave. We're gonna go back.
See if I can find here's the fandom wiki. I like that. Osman is a woman, from what I can see here.
That was what I was gonna assume, but I don't want to assume. Back to this person. I don't know why we're buying a Dabu hide. Nope, wrong one. May the red moon shine upon you. Stop in again sometime. Ah, here we go. Maybe this one? Hello, my young lord. Surely I have the weapon for you. I have the finest selection under the moon. So I kind of feel like I'm doing Bellathor from Skyrim.
Oh!
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you've been also doing that with your special series of Lorik.
But I don't do voice acting for that one.
Okay. No, you do a lot of thoughtful contemplation, though.
Not as much as I would like.
Okay.
Why am I putting this on Gilder? Is it for the quick? I think it's got to be for the quick.
It's got to be for quick. You'd think he's already quick since he's able to slip away from that woman who's chasing him all the time.
Yeah. All right.
Life pro tip: don't chase anybody who doesn't love you back. Like, it's just not worth it.
Remember, we have nothing but the best here. Please come again.
Yeah, never chase anybody who doesn't love you back. It's just you're gonna feel so much healthier if you've been doing that and you stop. There might be a purging moment. There might be some tears, and then you're gonna be like, "Oh wait, I didn't need them." So.
Alright. Not worried about Sacris or anything, because...
Sacres bleu!
Everyone boo Sappy for that.
No. I'm a comedy genius. You should hear the dad jokes I have to hear in the office. This is amazing. Generality goes, yeah, don't pep in the pew someone. Exactly.
Okay.
It's so funny to think about, like, how
this?
how
Is
much
this
of
a
Looney
NASA ship?
Tunes you can't really even. Ooh.
No, can't get it. It's above the thing. What is this thing? That's gotta be a NASA ship. Okay.
It looks like a cruise vessel. I was just saying, it's funny how many Looney Tunes cartoons you can't really watch anymore because the connotations are so bad.
They're a product of their time. Oh, these things.
Oh my gosh, it went first. Sneak attack, apparently.
That's actually fun. So in Dragon Quest, the enemies are on the map. It's not random.
Yeah, you decide to attack them.
And
in a way.
literally, there was a guard following me.
Oh yeah.
Across the map.
Really?
He just followed me across the map. I turned around because there were more guards in front than behind.
Yeah.
So I turned around to fight the one behind me, and it came up with a message that says, "The guards don't notice you." What?
That's
like the
such
battle
a
came up
weird-
and I had a surprise round, and I'm sitting there like, how do I have a surprise round?
I mean, that's bizarre. That is some Looney Tunes stuff right there, if you want to say.
Oh,
That's
come
some
on.
Bugs Bunny nonsense there, actually. I was wondering why you took the pillow off of the chair.
That was
I'm
easy.
sorry.
My tush is offended. So I have a cheap chair I got from Wayfair because I'm not working at my desk for long periods of time, and I don't like Mystic does at his desk here. So Mystic got a very expensive chair.
So Mystic
for his desk.
used to.
Well, you still do when you are working. It's just not as often as it was before Little Buddy was in it.
That's true.
And you'll get back to that in time, but regardless.
I stole her pillow.
For what though?
Well, it was too high for me to use as a footrest. So I took the pillow off.
So you didn't really steal my pillow.
No.
You removed my pillow for your own satisfaction. Let's see what you did there. And you knew I was going to be in here later today anyway. How could you? You know what's something I forgot? I'm so unprofessional.
Water.
Yeah.
Give me strength.
Guarding? You're not allowed to guard.
Oh, God. No water bottle here, so if you hear straw sounds, I'm really sorry, guys. That's just the kind of night I'm having. The chair and water bottle situation not set up right kind of night.
At least I can tell that we're a married couple doing this podcast on stream.
The novelty.
Yeah.
The novelty of it all. Hey, the family that plays video games together stays today, okay? This is going back to, like we've mentioned before, like one of the things we did
wish they
when
were
we
all
first got
that easy.
together was play Mass
games,
Effect
yeah.
together, yeah.
I want multiplayer for Mass Effect Legendary to come out.
Oh yeah, that would be great. The Mass Effect 3 multiplayer was really fun. We had a lot of good times with that.
We haven't done Andromeda, but that's because you can't run Andromeda.
Not on my computer, and I don't feel like there's so many other things that if we had the money, I wanted to like, for example, we had technically the money, and we just said instead invest in Gen Con. So
Yeah. This door is huge. I don't know how the two of us can. I don't know how the two of us can open it. There's probably some sort of trick to opening it.
Wow.
What? What was that?
Ah! What was that? Whatever it was, it just opened the door. I don't know if that's good or bad.
I didn't touch anything, did you? Huh. Mab said something like, when the two pieces come together, I wonder if anyone else is here. Never mind. What are the chances of that?
Heike, what do you think we should do?
What would you do? I wouldn't go in. I mean,
well, I wouldn't be a pirate.
That's
so
true.
This is
But
not a good exercise.
This
for me.
creaky, dilapidated old tomb of an island or whatever just opened up. Let's go inside so that if it closes again, we can't get out. Like,
I probably wouldn't be thinking like that if I was a 17-year-old sky pirate looking for treasure.
fair. All right.
Yeah. I'm not sure how, but the door opened and there's treasure inside. We should go. See?
Okay.
That's it. Everett goes, I love how we keep assuming that pre-modern cultures used stone pressure plates. That is true. They use a...
When it's plainly obvious, like inside the creepy tomb, you can see a lantern that has a metal ring on it, so clearly they do metalworking.
I'm just saying, if Legends of the Hidden Temple have taught me anything...
What a callback. What a callback.
You have to assemble the monkey statue in the right order. And despite how much you tell yourself when you get there, you will never assemble it right the first time. And you have to hope you have the token to spook off the guard.
Instantly dating us. Instantly dating us to like a 2-year window.
I don't... Look, I'm a mom now. I'm no longer cool. I will never be cool ever again in my entire life. Generality goes, it's a video game thing. I recently found hilarity in how modern Tomb Raider games integrate complicated traps with realistic ancient architecture. That is true. Again, you gotta suspend some reality when you're playing a video game. It's just inevitable. That's one thing I mentioned in our latest episode with Stray. It's like, can cats read? Who cares? It's a video game. That's like one of the things you... There's things that I do get hang-ups on, obviously, and hopefully you guys find that entertaining. But whether or not a cat can read in a cat platformer is not one of them.
Oh, we never used our moonberries. We should do that after this.
Boom, boom! Gilder like a thug, just popping caps.
Moons, give me strength.
Feel slow to do a special move for one enemy. Oh, come on.
What just happened? Was he gonna go to sleep?
Doesn't matter. It's dead in the next action anyway, but...
Oh, poison?
Yeah.
But in this game, poison doesn't follow you after the
True.
open fight, so...
No hard feelings.
I just realized, you guys, of course there's a delay with our audio output and what I'm listening to, because I'm listening to it live, and then you had a delay, and I was like humming along to the music of the battle, but it's delayed for you, so I can't, it's not, you're not going to hear it at the same time, so, sorry. Moonberries!
Yeah, this is gonna be Ziblin Bane.
Oh, is it? Everett goes generality. Yes, Tomb Raider is a bad offender there. Has a real archaeologist ever actually had to disarm a trap? I mean, I don't know. How do you feel about Indiana Jones with that?
I mean, if you want to go to the discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb, they had to unbury parts of it and stuff, so it's...
There were traps in the pyramids for sure, and specifically because the people who buried the pharaohs and their families in those tombs suspected that someone would steal their treasure. They just didn't know they wouldn't be literally the citizens of Egypt. Turns out it was men in the future from a totally different continent. So, generally goes, I mean, in all of history probably, but I doubt anything that lasted 1,000 years had any moving parts.
No, yeah.
That was easy.
It is kind of crazy to see, like, I think it was Tutankhamun's tomb where they have like the doors are still sealed.
Oh, what do you mean, which doors?
The doors were still sealed with rope and clay.
Yes. Well, so, because Tutankhamun was a response to the pyramids. So, like, the pyramids were there as these grand tombs, but it was also, like, a big old billboard for, like, hey, look, cool stuff is buried here. And they wanted to keep everything intact because the idea was that this guy was going to need all of this for his journey in the underworld. So they were like, Tutankhamun will bury you in a secret place. So, and that's why everything was so well preserved. But, like, then Egyptology became a thing, and then people started doing a weird thing with mummy bones.
We'll get into this again because we're going to cover Tomb Raider eventually.
Yeah, we have to. Well, and it's not the only one. I mean, like, we're gonna what's it? Nathan Drake's in what's the series? Uncharted.
We would need console streaming to do that.
I wish they were all that easy.
Support the Patreon so we can have console streaming. The main way they protected Tut's tomb was by including a false entrance and hiding the real one. Yes, true.
How many different things
That's
are
true. But it was also put in a secretive place.
Lever. I wonder what it's for. Might as well pull it.
I'm gonna pull the lever. This is like, so Metopia has a better representation of it. I'm gonna pull this lever. What might it do? And then, like, half the time, it's actually not to your benefit to pull the lever. Do I still pull it anyway? Yes.
Half the time, it's an MP banana, of which you have 10,000 back at the base.
Yes.
Or back at the inn, which the inns in Metopia, I'm convinced,
Break.
it's all the same inn.
Yeah.
Like, each land has one inn, and
Yes.
the gate just takes you to the inn.
It's like that diner at the part
Yeah.
of the universe where everybody's there. Yeah.
Restaurant at the End of the Universe and Hitchhiker's Guide?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everett goes, I guess the opening sequence in the Lost Ark is the basis for a lot of that stereotype. Yeah, it is. And of course that makes a great video game, right? It's action oriented. You have to have a little bit of skill with your response time and your ability to plan ahead. It's, it makes sense. And Generality goes, Indiana Jones movies are full of traps, but I doubt the trope comes from there originally.
Well, no, they come from adventure serials before then.
Yes.
Because that's what Indiana Jones was based off
Yeah, pulpy fun fiction, essentially.
of. 1930s, 1940s
Yeah.
adventure fiction.
Mm-hmm. And that stuff it's fun. And that was around the time where people were exploring a lot of ancient relics and tombs and structures. Doors that open by themselves. Levers, we have no idea what they do. I really, really don't get this place. But I'm still gonna touch everything anyway. Yeah. Ever goes, Generality, now that I think of it, I guess Kadish had an Egyptian streak in him. Kadish? Do I not know what I'm talking about now? Do I not know what I'm reading now? Wah-wah.
Oh.
Safi. Oh! Generally goes, and those novels also come from the era where archaeology was exactly analog to stealing cultural treasures. Yes! Hey! Guess what jingle we get to do now? Getting political. Yeah, that is exactly what happened. So we actually have been to Vancouver before. It's really good anthropology museum associated with the university there, and they literally had, like, they'll have all of the Aboriginal cultures from Canada have like representation in there, and there's one point where the Coastal Salisha's like faith objects are supposed to be there, and they literally just have a display that says, hey, a good number of people from the Coastal Salish nation aren't comfortable with sharing their very private faith-based objects, so we've decided to not be those dudes and not show it. I really appreciated that. Oh, Kadish from Mist. Duh, how did I not? And again, we get back to Mist because I feel like every other Skies live stream, we end up doing that while we're doing.
Someone tell me who Kadish is off the top of my head. I can't remember.
Or is it Mkadish? Am I saying it wrong? Oh my gosh, I gotta look this up now.
I can't remember off the top of my head. That's embarrassing.
I tried to spell it and it. Mist Uru Kadish Talesa?
Moons,
Or is it?
give me strength.
Here we go.
Is that a location?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
It's
okay.
a puzzle age, one among many.
Okay, yeah, no, okay, now I know what I'm talking about.
Built by, but
Don't
built.
read it. We'll cover it eventually.
Okay, guys, I can't.
You can't
say
know
anymore because apparently it's gonna spoil everything. I
No.
can't know anything. So, but also Kadish is a character mainly from Uru.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
I actually haven't finished Uru.
Ooh.
Partially, its control scheme bothers the crap out of me. I would love a remake of Uru at some point with
I wish
better
they were all that
controls.
easy.
Generality had said all Dini have a complexity addiction.
Yeah.
But I mean, considering the art, like. So Kadish is the protagonist in Path of the Shell. Kadish
Haven't done
Teles
it.
is named after the man.
Yeah, haven't done Path of the Shell actually.
Okay, well.
So,
We have gotten so far deep into Mist that apparently there's something that Mystic doesn't know.
again, it's just the interface of that game bothers me.
Okay. Zigzaggy thingies that we can't run across that become stairs. Okay. Look at that, we got treasure. Uru is a hard game to love without the community attached to it. Luckily, you can still play online, but the population is small. That makes sense to me, actually.
It doesn't surprise me. It was never going to be a massive MMO.
Oh my gosh, there's more treasure.
Wait a minute. Oh, wait.
So one person we like watching on YouTube is Josh Strife Hayes, and I, as somebody who's not an MMO fan but an appreciator of building. You can go down though, yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't help me though. Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. I lost my place in the notes, which is part of the problem.
Probably because we were talking about Mist. I'm sorry. That's partly my fault. Generally goes, Cyan wanted it to be a massive MMO, but unfortunately the MMO model just doesn't work with puzzles. There's no way to make that content stretch between updates. And Everett goes, oh, you guys should definitely stream Path of the Shell. It's, not good, but the experience is worthwhile. Interesting take.
So we're not doing 100% playthrough as far as I remember, but I'm pretty sure that these chests in this twisty-turny staircase area and the later rotating arena area are the reason I never got 100% completion in my actual, like, GameCube playthrough of this.
That's fair. You're more patient than I am when it comes to certain puzzles and figuring certain things out. As soon as I'm not having fun anymore, I just don't care. I just stop playing it. And it's the same with a lot of books. As soon as like, oh, this is not entertaining, and I don't feel I'm not going to finish it anymore. There's plenty of books where I've just decided that it's not for me, and I move on. Which, P.S., is a great way to live if you don't want to waste your time with stuff. There's other things where I feel more obligated to do stuff, like surprisingly coloring. If another door with a stone tablet on the ground. Well, it worked when we stepped on the tablet last time.
Meanwhile, what's this glowing thing that has my weapon and Vice's weapon in it?
Who
Again,
would've
gamification. It probably isn't
Yes.
there, quote, in real life.
Yeah. Everett goes, tying things together, this present puzzle feels like a kiddish design. Well, that's good to know. Also, why wouldn't Aika be commenting on the fact that the steps are moving without her realizing it? Generelli responds, it's kind of without the rampant egotism. But that's hard to avoid when you can literally be a god of whatever you create, or whatever you make a portal to, however you interpret how the art and the books work.
That's saber-tooth. What is that?
Wallink?
Whatever it does. These things haven't seen in thousands of years.
If it bleeds, we can kill it. Ah!
Tough buggers.
Wallrank. I did not see the R the first time around. That is so hard to say. Why would you have kept that Wallrank? Like it doesn't like if you made it a Wallarank, then that would have been easier to say. I have things to say for the writing team of this game and their naming.
Well, you're gonna talk to the writing team and the translation team too.
Yes. Everett goes, maybe the egotism will come in at the end of the maze. I mean, to make a maze like this for a buried treasure does involve a lot of ego, let's be honest. So regardless of this not being in a mist setting, this is a lot of work to... This is putting a lot of importance on your, on your valuables. This is very Ozymandias. Generality goes, well, this maze does have Daccat's flag on the doors, so he did leave his mark on it. I want to write the sci-fi future where there's like a little mole men race that has taken over this cavern and made it their own little dwelling. That's just me.
Over there.
Why would you have Fina go first?
Hey, computer, you're doing it wrong.
Right?
You're doing the initiative wrong, computer. Computer, why are you doing it wrong?
Friend computer.
Oh, don't get started. The Baru. That's who's taken out. Thousands of years of now, the Baru will gain sentience and they will reclaim this space as their,
I want to know if anyone
home of
gets
their
friend
civilization.
computer.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Does anyone understand the reference friend computer?
Please, I hope you do.
That was fun.
Like, come on, door. I know you're supposed to open. There we go. Generelli goes, friend computer rings a bell, but I'm not sure. Oh. Right before you get to the metal plate. It's like, psych! And fight. Okay, so friend computer is actually a reference to the game Paranoia. It's a tabletop RPG.
Yeah.
And very dystopian. I wouldn't even say necessarily it's dystopian.
Absurdist dystopia.
I wouldn't even say it's well, it's definitely not intentionally a utopia that has folded in on itself with its concept. But it definitely is making fun of a lot of dystopias. Color coordinated designations and it's kind of
all-knowing computer.
if you like the Ministry of Silly Walks and what it's actually making fun of, or if you like the movies like Brazil and what they're making fun of, you would like Paranoia.
I think I missed something. I'm gonna go back.
Uh-oh. We're gonna have another random battle or two at this point. Oh, look, you did! Moonberry! Moonfish! Can't wait to see that blob grow bigger and bigger.
Right. Now we can go back. If I could turn the camera around.
Hey, camera! Hey, camera! Hey, camera! I'm feeling a little punchy, guys, so I'm sorry if it's not as charming as usual. Bam! Made short work of that, for sure.
That was easy.
What just happened?
So I think one of our friends is watching because they just texted me, "Stay focused, citizen."
Of course, friend computer.
Wait. I glimpsed that right through the rocks. Probably missing something else too. At this point, I'm done with.
What are we missing?
I don't think I'm missing anything.
Floppity flop flop.
You know what?
The wall rank. I'm still mad at that name.
Moons, give me strength.
Fire!
Moons, give me strength.
That little guy's guarding. And that's a pain.
He has to be. Well, I mean, he's got the 2 long tentacles to do it, so.
I wish they were all that easy.
All right, let's get back to our door situation here. Are we going backwards
Oops.
that way?
I got so turned around in the.
spin me right round, baby, right round like a record, baby, right round, round, round. I love that song. So good. I did not do it any justice, but I love that song. Oh, speaking of spinning around, great. Well, thank you for joining us through another puzzle dungeon episode. You know what, Mystic? You really grind my gears. Guys, you should see this look. He's just looking at me like, why? Why did you do that to me? I thought you loved me.
Wait. Nope.
Yep,
Other way.
we got stairs.
Wait.
Why aren't you going down?
Oh, sorry. No, I got my stuff backwards, that's all.
Oh, now she can turn stuff too. It's not just one. Okay. Can you imagine, like, if you did not have the notes, if nobody had talked to you
Oh, this
through
took me forever when I was doing it.
I can't. I mean, like, this would be. I would not finish the game. This would be too frustrating. Like, and I hate to make it. You know, it maybe just means the game's not for me when it's like that. But there's certain games where those tough parts are no longer fun for me. Like right now, so we got Pikmin 3, and we're at this tough part where we're supposed to, like, near the second half of the game. Yeah, and I read up some of the cheats for it, but it's not going well for me, and I'm not expecting to, like, perfectly, get it without losing any Pikmin or anything, but it's super difficult, and I'm just taking a break until I'm at the point where I want to do it again. It's not even like, and it's not a game like Breath of the Wild where I did the spy part before I should have. I should have waited till I got the sneaky armor before I decided I was gonna go for that gig. What is it? I'm calling it a gigas, but really it's those.
Ready for this?
No, I'm not actually, but we're doing it.
This still works.
Oh, what is... Wait, do you know how many people it would take to build something? This is kind of like when people talk about the Batcave and how do you make sure those contractors don't talk after they build you your Batcave? Like, that's exactly what it is. This is so crazy. And one guy did this. One guy...
No, I'm pretty sure his crew did it.
I mean, this is a years-long project. This is the better part of a decade, at a minimum, of making sure. And you have to, like, test it out. I just do not. This is so unrealistic. Everett goes, Safi is going to love Path of the Shell. I know, I'm going to critique the heck out of it. I tell you that. I'm just...
Safi critiquing? I don't believe it.
Oh! I unfortunately went to a hoity-toity liberal arts school precisely for critiquing. Well, if we put dust around it, they won't really think about the fact that this is too old to move. Is this a boss fight?
Yep.
Wow.
Hey, Vice. I believe that's what we came here for. Daccat's treasure. It's gotta be it. Now I can buy my own ship.
Wow! Look! Fina, look! That treasure chest is huge! Oh, yes, I see it. Do you think it's the Captain Daccat's treasure?
Who's there?
Who's there yourself?
Wait a minute. So, okay. Gilder and Vice not seeing them, I understand. They had to look past Gilder and Vice to see a treasure chest.
I think they're coming out of a different entrance, so they're not.
No, they're
looking
next
that
to each
direction.
other.
Yeah, but you see that there's an entrance that Vice and Gilder came through. I know their entrance is technically next to that. That does not make your view next to that. Yeah. Generally goes, saying it again, this is Atris levels of engineering. Oh, Vice! It's Vice! Vice!
Ika, Fina, you're both okay.
Vice! Also, if they saw Gilder first, they probably wouldn't be excited.
Wow, really?
No. You're alive! We raised enough money to buy a boat, and we were going to go looking for you as soon as we got the treasure, of course. Vice, I'm so glad that you're all right. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a little emotional right now. I'm just so happy.
Safi has the vapors. Ika, Fina, I was so worried. I was going to buy a boat look for you, too. Well, look at you. On top of that, I didn't know your partner was the cutie I met in Nasser.
We're all together again.
Aw, now what?
Generality's like, they're pirates, they have treasure chest tunnel vision. And then
That's fair.
he quotes, as soon as we got the treasure, well, they have their priorities. And I think that's, Ika's always been very honest about her priorities there, okay? Like, she's made sure everybody knows. The treasure is sacrosanct. Oh, and then they made these things? Okay, so this is at least 15 years worth of work in one dungeon over.
And research and development at this point.
Yeah! Alright, Gilder.
Alright,
Oh, sorry. Mystic is reading the notes to make sure that we're going to get out of this
yeah,
as
due
quickly
to
as
the way
possible.
this boss fight is, it's kind of hard to read the notes, honestly.
Hello, I got Rational for the stream.
Okay, so we're going to change that up.
Generality goes, I was expecting some kind of automaton, but I don't even know how pirates made these. They were magic pirates. That's pretty much. They were Harry Potter kind of pirates, I would assume. Mad-Eye Mooney pirates?
You know, I just realized you can equip from this screen.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Did we never pick up the captain's hat? I don't think we did. Oh, we did. Okay. And then Ika gets the Slayer ring. That's fine. Cover Sphere on Sistra. I can use with speed. Fina use Crystallis box on Sinistra.
This should work.
Meanwhile, Cupel
Let's
always
try
has that stupid grin on its face.
It has resting grin face.
I don't know how I feel about that being a thing. Oh, that was a lot of damage to that one. But wait, are you supposed to have... So I see purple weapons, but you're going to have to change some of them to...
Oh, I do have to change a couple, you're right.
Did that thing just belch magic? Because honestly, you know what? That tracks if a pirate built it. Hey, Davey, just get some beer in this.
Oh, I don't have the Slayer ring.
Wah, wah.
That's all right. No, we're not gonna guard. We're gonna focus with Ike because we're not really worried about whatever. Everyone else can guard just for time.
Let's get some focus up so we can do some boss stuff up in here. Oh! We are one head down. No, there should have been an animation of it sinking away. I'm upset. This has now become a gum commercial with that Thunder Blast. Need to feel your freshest at unexpected times? No, it's a Mentos commercial in my head now. Gunslinger!
Come on.
I know he's supposed to look cool doing that. Oh, there it is. Now it looks cool. But it's kind of also the dumbest cool move. Watch me look like there's wind behind me as I pew, 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 pew. Like Cutlass Fury, it's like action-y. I know what I'm doing. I studied swords. I know how to sword.
I think
Gunslinger.
Sappy's a little loopy.
Pew, 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 pew. Yes, I am. I didn't I just tell you I was punchy? It was not that long ago. I didn't, and I tell you guys, I'm stone cold sober. This is just tired.
Let's go see who gets the last hit in. Probably. Well, yeah, probably Vice.
Is it counterattack? Please tell me Fina kills it.
No.
That would be hilarious if it did. Do more Cutlass Fury. See how much cooler that looks than Gunslinger? I mean, how does Gilda get all the ladies and he doesn't even try that hard?
Not even a fadeaway, just boop.
Boop!
I wish they were all that easy.
Again, I wish at this point they would have been able to get some cool kind of animation to have the heads fall away. But that would be...
Oh, we got Eternus.
Ooh. But that's something for, like, the remake. I'm the adult here, so I will open this.
Let's see what the greatest airport of all time has to offer.
The treasure is friendship, isn't it?
Wow.
What? What's this? Oh, what the?
A piece of paper and a single gold coin?
Brave souls that come seeking my treasure, do not be discouraged. You already have the most valuable treasures in the world. Comrades, trust, and cooperation. Those are the only true treasures in this world. Daccat. I don't believe this.
That's it? No gems? No jewels?
I didn't know Daccat had such a great sense of humor. I haven't laughed this hard in a long time. A good laugh beats a bunch of gold any day.
Well, this treasure has brought us all back together. And friends are more important than any treasure. I understand that friends are important, but he could have at least threw in a little something for our trouble. First it was the Lost City, then it was Daccat's treasure. All these old legends haven't paid off in one bit.
I'll bet the greatest air pirate of all time spent all his gold while he was still alive. You can't take it with you, you know.
Some old bag of bones in his grave laughing at us right now. We ran around like idiots the whole time and we're still poor.
I love how no reaction from Vice is just like, oh.
Oh, she's like, oh, she's
You
right.
received Daccat's coin.
Wait, but nobody thought to maybe break down the ornate treasure chest? Look at that treasure chest. And you have a exit right there. Just drag it out and sell it. Look at that. Look at how well lined that thing is. Look at this thing. Look at that. Appraise that. Get that sold. You sell it, and I swear.
Sappy angry.
I swear. How do you 17-year-olds searching for treasure? The treasure's there all the time. That's like saying there's money in the banana shop from the first season of oh my god, what am I thinking of?
Admiral Ramirez. It's almost time. Everything is going according to plan. Excellent. With the modifications to our engines, we were able to pass through the Sky Rift.
Oh, this guy.
Our spies reported that the Nasser fleet is guarding the strait. Nasrat is defenseless. We can take the capital without destroying it, sir. I suppose we could, but I want Nasrat burned to the ground. As you wish, Admiral. Begin the attack on Nasrat. All vessels, full speed ahead.
Generally goes, yeah, friendship. They had to cooperate to complete the dungeon. Generally goes, bring that chest on Antiques Roadshow. Yes, absolutely.
All right. I think that's a good place to end it.
Oh, yeah, guys.
Next time we'll do the attack on Nasrid and the whatever happens after that.
Oh, the more info on Ramirez. I think I remember who Ramirez is now, all these years later. So.
Yeah, what was this? This was episode 8, I think. That
What
we
do you-
did.
What do you
Skies
mean?
of Arcadia.
Jeez, was it?
I think it was episode 8.
Well, it's not even that. Just even. Yeah, I think it was episode 8.
It's been a while.
I can look it up right now if you want me to before we leave. Because, I mean, if you want to know what's going to... If you want to spoil it for yourself, because I know most of you've actually played this before and it's not really spoiling anything. But if you want to spoil this for yourself... I'm sorry, I literally look it up basically through our...
Spotify.
Spotify. Yeah, it is episode 8. You're absolutely right, Mystic. So if you you can listen to episode 8 to spoil this for yourself, but we are going to play through the whole thing if you would rather be well, I spoiled some stuff earlier, but otherwise, you'll be mostly surprised. There's places we haven't even gotten to yet, and there are character reveals that we're about to step into, and we still have to see who else is getting drachmed. Like,
so next week we will be doing Stray.
the live stream is Stray, yes.
And then the following week on Thursday we will be doing Skies of Arcadia again.
Yeah, so we'll be starting back up here. And we're really thankful you guys join us. I mean, I think it's going to be sad when we finish Skies because it's been really fun doing this and talking with y'all while we're getting through it. But we've still got a ways to go.
We'll find another game to play.
We'll have to do another. I think I like the long form game because last time we were only doing those shorter episodes, but I think we'll do another long form game. So anyway, with that, I guess we'll catch you guys next time. And don't forget to listen to our latest episode. Patrons, you can listen to it now. The rest of y'all, gotta wait till Saturday.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.